Hi, it's Elise here at Bowman Library with a whole new teen book spotlight. So this time we are exploring books that take place at summer camp. Okay, it's that time of year. Maybe you've been to a summer camp before, maybe you've never gone, maybe it's something you've always wanted to do, maybe it's something you have no desire to do, okay? That's totally okay, because no matter where you fall in that spectrum, you can read about it in a book and not have to go there. And some of the stuff that goes on is great. Other stuff, maybe not so great. So we have 6 amazing titles we're going to take a look at that all have to deal with summer camp. So let's get started. Our first one is going to be one of those ones where maybe the stuff that happens there is maybe not so great. We have Camp So-and-so. So Camp So-and-so is advertised as your typical overnight summer camp filled with all your typical amenities and activities. When 25 girls arrive for the summer, they are divided into 5 different camps to spend their week. The girls soon find themselves, though, in strange and dangerous situations, depending on what cabin they are in. So each cabin faces a different task and bizarre situations such as dark forces, eluding psychopaths, murderers, trying to get away from them, tasked with breaking a curse and figuring out true love. Now, while each cabin is going through their own challenges, all of the girls soon find themselves converging together as they start to uncover what is actually really happening at this camp. And there may be someone who is pulling the strings to make all of this happen. If you like your summer adventures filled with some mystery, some adventure, some action, some supernatural, and some horror, this book has all of that and more. You need to read this one. This is Camp So-and-so. In The Key of Us, Andy's had a tough couple of months since her mother has passed away, and she has been sent for the summer to attend Harmony Music Camp in hopes that she is going to go there, she's going to grieve the loss of her mother, and she's going to find her musical passion once again. Since her mother has passed away, she has not had the desire, not wanted to pick up her trumpet. It is there that she meets the only other black girl who's at the camp, Zora. And Andy starts to actually change, which is something Andy didn't think would happen. Zora has her own family pressures put upon her, that one of being that she desires to be a dancer. Her family instead pushes playing the flute on her. But as the two come together, they help each other in ways they never could have imagined. Now, this is told through both of their points of view. The girls become reluctant friends, okay? They're kind of forced upon each other when they really don't have any desire to be friends, but they soon start to become friends. And they start to trust each other with their secrets, their emotions, their dreams. And they grow into the individuals that they wish for themselves. This deep and emotional coming of age story is one about becoming the person you wish to be, not what's being forced upon you. In The Key of Us. When Dimple met Rishi. So Dimple comes from a traditional Indian family who likes to be concerned with finding her a husband. Even though she's still in high school, mind you, but they are super concerned that they need to get this taken care of. But Dimple's not about that. Dimple's instead is about graduating high school, getting into Stanford, and all about coding. Now, Rishi is from the same type of family, but he has embraced his parents' idea of an arranged marriage for him. And the girl they have picked for him is Dimple. Now, when both Dimple and Rishi find themselves at the same summer coding web development conference, Rishi introduces himself to Dimple as her future husband, and he has no idea, and she has no idea what he is talking about, okay? Which leads to disastrous results, including a launched iced coffee at him. Now, as the summer progresses, though, and they become friends and co-workers, they have to work together on a project, they soon realize they have more in common than they both initially thought. If you like your romance with a strong female character and a side of coding and app development, make sure you pick up this title for a great summer read, When Dimple Met Rishi. Off point. Okay, so Meg's life has always been about ballet, even to the point where multiple life decisions she has made have revolved around ballet. Now, when her summer classes are canceled, though, Meg thinks her life is over, and it gets even more worse for her than what she possibly honestly could think it would, because she finds out that her parents, instead, they've signed her up for another dance camp that focuses on every type of ballet or type of dance except ballet. Okay, so now Meg is going to be forced into the ultimate struggle, as she's not going to be allowed to be in her comfort zone. Okay, ballet is off limits. She has to do other things that she has no desire to do. She's a teacher who is demanding her to have more of a stage presence, okay, which is something that Meg has never really desired. And she's dealing with a fellow camper who never has anything nice to say, and is taking every possible opportunity they can to tear Meg down. Now, this summer is going to be one that Meg will never forget personally or for her dancing career. If you enjoy a good dance story with some drama mixed in, because there is some heavy drama in this one, you will totally love Off Point. Out of My Heart. Okay, so 12-year-old Melody is determined to have the ultimate summer camp experience, despite her cerebral palsy, her wheelchair, and her medi-talker that does most of her talking for her. She convinces her parents to let her go to Camp Green Glades, which is a camp specifically designed for campers with disabilities. Before she knows it, she is starting her week away from home, and Melody makes new friends. She has experiences she never thought she could have, like horseback riding and zip lining, and even chance at her first romance. You will be along for this life-changing journey with Melody as she goes through this week that she never thought she could ever have. And you know what the best part honestly is for her? Is that she is not the girl in the wheelchair, but is the same as everyone else, and everyone understands. Reading this book will make you see the world differently as well. It will give you a unique perspective that we normally don't get to read. Out of My Heart. And our last summer camp story for this week, Breakfast Served Anytime. Now, the summer before her senior year of high school, Gloria finds herself spending 4 weeks at a camp for gifted students. And she literally has no idea that this camp is going to change the rest of her life. Now, she starts this summer camp dealing with the death of her grandmother. This happened a couple weeks previously, but she has not yet even started to grieve for her grandmother. And so you have all of that going on while she's trying to figure out what her actual true passion is. She thinks it may be writing, to the point where she's even signed up. The class she has chosen to take at this camp is a writing class. But the plan for years has always been for when they graduate high school, she is to go to New York City and with her best friend, and they are going to become actors, okay? Gloria doesn't know if that's what she wants, though. I mean, like, how do you tell your best friend that the plans that you all have made may not be what actually happens? Now, as she makes new friends and she has new experience, Gloria starts to question and challenge everything she thought she knew, from political and societal issues to what it means, like, what does she truly want out of life? And all of that could mean leaving her best friend and their plans behind. Her time in this program is one that can and may happen to you in some way, shape, or form. And this truly realistic and emotion-filled story. It's an incredible, powerful read. Breakfast Served Anytime. So these are just 6 of the books we have here at the library that are set at summer camps, okay? And again, we had a whole variety, anything from music to coding to the traditional camp to one that they were even dealing with psychopaths. So, encourage you to come on out. Maybe live your summer camp experience vicariously through one of these amazing titles, or we have tons of other books here for you to read throughout your summer. Okay, maybe you're not into summer camp. We got stuff you're into, I can promise you that. While you're at it, make sure you are signed up, or you are going to sign up for our 2023 summer reading program all together now. Make sure you're tracking your hours, getting those badges, earning those tickets, getting your books. Yeah, all that good stuff. These count toward that as well. Okay, so make sure you're doing your summer reading as well. I hope you have an amazing week, and I hope you tune back next time we have a whole new teen book spotlight.